Okay, so moving on to floorball. A bit more of an improvement compared to kickball. I preferred it, and I think because of that, it gave me a bit more motivation, and I felt like I was being more of an independent player than having to play. I was playing more with the team rather than kickball was more like individual, whereas floorball was more more tactical, which I enjoy. And so therefore, I think I got a bit better for it, gave myself better scores for it. Here's the chart. So I'm going to start from the top and work my way around. Shooting, I gave myself a 6-4. When it came to actually shooting into the goal, I didn't do very well. I'd always end up doing things like just little mistakes like high sticks, or like end up just swinging too far, or just thrashing it around too hard, and not being accurate enough. And due to that, my accuracy would be very inaccurate towards the goal, and the actual shooting itself, in terms of power, it was a bit iffy. Could have been better, which I felt. So that's why I gave myself a 6 out of 10. There's a bit of a turnaround in passing. I felt that I gave myself a 9 out of 10 for this. This is due to I felt that almost every single pass that I did went to the person that I wanted it to, and I always found that I'd be able to do it at speed, at accuracy, and I'd be able to do it without any pressure. I felt like I had no pressure on me, and I felt I could comfortably be able to pass to someone without being interrupted. The only downfall is sometimes it wasn't always completely dead on to the target, which is why I gave myself 1 lack of a point. To be able to increase this, it would have to be just to keep trying until I get 100% accuracy, which I feel not everyone will be able to do. So I don't feel like I could improve on that. But I'll put in a recommendation anyway to see if I can help myself improve on this. In terms of dribbling, I gave myself an 8 out of 10. This is due to also part of passing. I felt that I could dribble and weave in and out of players. I felt comfortable to be getting away from people, getting towards the goal, getting towards the other side, stopping people from and scoring in our half and dribbling all the way to their half, with passing interpreted with it as well. The only reason why I gave myself an 8 was because at times I would be tackled and I wouldn't be able to predict the opponent's movements. So moving on to face-off, I gave myself a 7. I gave myself a 7 because at times my reaction timing wouldn't be very good, and as the whistle blows towards the face-off, I would actually not get the ball in time, and the opposition would get the ball. The only reason why I've given myself a 7 is because of the strength that I used to actually get the ball to our side. Whenever I did actually get the ball in time, I'd always get it. But the only problem was when the whistle was blown, people would get to me before, so they'd have more agility and better reaction timing than I did. Whereas I had strength, they had better timing. So that's why I gave myself a 7 out of 10. Penalties. 5. I gave myself a 5, and that was due to the fact that I crumble under pressure when it comes to team sports. when I was going up against a goalkeeper, I wouldn't be able to do well against 1v1, because I was more of a person to do a bit more skill and pass to other players to actually enable myself to get through to the opposition. Because it was a 1v1, I felt that I didn't have any skills to use to actually get past this goalkeeper and score, which I felt I didn't. But because my dribbling skills, that enabled me to give me a 5 for penalties, because I was able to dribble against the keeper, and on the odd occasion I'd be able to get past the goalie, but I wouldn't be able to score.